Hey guys, Jimmy Vegas here, and today we are taking a look at an asset in the asset store called Racetracks. Now, I like this simply because it is easy and convenient, especially if you're trying to make a racing game or just a driving game in general. Now, the asset package itself contains two tracks within two separate scenes. We have a drift track and a sprint track. They are neatly laid out. I mean, they're not perfect in some ways, but realistically, the whole idea of assets is you take them and then you use them how you want to use them. You don't just take them as they are. You could if you wanted to, but it's always best to kind of modify as much as you need to. So you can see this track laid out, and the quality of it is quite nice. I mean, it's free. What you get what you pay for, and this is more than what you pay for. So this is really good. It's quite nice. So this is the drift track that we're in right now. So let's take a look at the sprint track. So yeah, got the skybox there. It's all done via terrain, so we can see there. It's all quite nice. Now this one looks, well, it's a bit of a long one. As we can see, it snakes all the way around this mountain here. So let's move ourselves a little bit closer to the track and zoom in. So it looks quite nice. So the quality of it, it's quite good for free. Quantity wise, there is enough here to keep you going for quite a while. You could manipulate a lot of this all in one go and use it. I mean, the track itself is one whole piece, but that doesn't mean to say that you can't, change it in some other kind of way. It's easy to use, real easy to use, as with most asset packages. Everything here is, customizable. You could take bits of the fence if you wanted to. You could create your own fence. You've got trees in here, terrains, everything you would need to just make tracks. As I said, it's free, so that's always a bonus. It's a positive. Two pre-made scenes, as we can see, but that doesn't restrict you from creating even more if you need to. Extras wise, there's a couple of fonts in here, a couple of flares that you can use, track assets that you've got. Here's some materials, prefabs, whatever else. There's all the textures you can use, all kind of stuff. So usefulness wise, if you're creating a driving or racing game, and I do have a tutorial series about that on my channel if you want to check that out, you could use these tracks with it if you wanted to. So these are quite useful. It is highly customizable, as with everything, because you could take some of these materials and manipulate them in whatever way you would want. You don't have to keep them the way they are. Package size, if we take a look, it is just 67 meg. It's not that big really, but again, if you're on a metered connection, it could be a little bit too much, but I wouldn't worry about it at all. So, as you know, I don't generally like to grade assets. I like to either recommend them or not. And there are better assets than this out there, but for free, you really can't go wrong with a free asset. You really, really can't go wrong, even if you want to use it to learn a little something else about game development. And I would recommend this one. I would recommend it. If you are making a racing game, driving game, general, whatever, then yeah, I would recommend this. And if you are following my series on driving and racing, then why not bring this in? Use this asset for that tutorial series. It's definitely worth it. So yeah, don't forget, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon as well. You can stay up to date with everything I have on my channel relating to game development. If you've used this asset in particular, let me know in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts, what you think of it. And if you've got an asset on the asset store, get in touch. I like to review things. I like to really help the community and let people know what assets are useful and which ones aren't. As I said, this one is useful. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you have an asset you want me to review. Guys, thank you very much for watching.